Save shit. There we go. So I hit the record and my music started going. As part of my last one, I didn't really have time to mention, but there's another thing that's going on. Is a lot of girls are getting a lot of fucking face piercings right now. I don't know what the deal is. Women should not have 15 facial piercings. No one should, really. It's fucking stupid. I remember when I was a kid, when I was a kid, everything was different, but girls would get, like, just a nose piercing or something small like that. It wasn't a big deal. You know, maybe an eyebrow or even a lip. That doesn't bother me. But, like, there's a lot of really pretty girls out there who have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you get up to 30. It's like, what the fuck? All you're doing is cluttering up a pretty face with all this metal shit. It takes away from you. So you gotta know where the limit is, alright? No one needs to have 8 tattoos and 15 piercings to live. Like, I cannot be me unless I am a low rent, unless I've got the sleeve and... I mean, sleeves are cool and everything, as long as they're done right. Like, my buddy Mitchell in my welding class, he had a tattoo. I have never seen a tattoo in years that I said I want to get, but he had it, I think, on the inside of his arm, and it was an hourglass, and it's got sand dribbling down, and it's got a baby curled up in fetal position on the top, and then it's got a skeletal baby at the bottom, and I thought that was really fucking cool. Like I said, I don't even remember I don't think I've ever seen a tattoo that I said, wow, I'd really like to get that one. Or I wouldn't mind get something like maybe something on the arm. I have a sleeve even would be cool. I actually thought of getting a neck tattoo would be pretty neat. Just, something tribal, just some, nothing crazy. Anyway, I don't understand people, man. They drive me up shit. People don't actually stop and think. It's amazing. Like, I say like a lot too. It's Vic's fault. I was picking on her one day because she says like about 150 times a sentence. And, it actually really bothers her. But I have OCD and ADD, and I notice every little thing like that. And if I hear the word like, it just gets on my nerves. She said the movie, was it Buffy, fucking ruined her. Bravo. It's so true. Where was I again? Yeah, people don't want to stop and actually think, sort things out. It's actually easier to go get drunk or get pissed off at somebody rather than actually stop and sort things out. It's fucked up. Like, you don't have anything in life if you don't have knowledge, because knowledge is everything. Absolutely fucking everything. It's the only way to get through anything in life is to arm yourself with knowledge. Get advice from other people who have been in similar situations and try to form some kind of fucking battle plan to get over everything. I know, I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm a little sleepy and shit. But, yeah, you have to tackle your problems head on. There's no fucking way to do anything. Like, I used to be the worst for hiding and not dealing with anything. I mean, obviously, I had a lot of problems when I was a kid. Just self-esteem and shit like that. So, who didn't, right? But, I used to hide from my problems because I was very passive. And then one day, and it's funny because everyone hits a certain age where they just stop giving a shit as far as, I don't care what other people think anymore, And usually that age is somewhere around 30. I find that everybody in my group of friends that has turned 30 just hit a fucking patch where it just clicked on like a switch, where it's like, I just don't fucking care about anything anymore. Not in a bad way, but I mean in a, I don't give a shit what other people think, I'll do whatever the fuck I please kind of thing, which is, how it should be. But yeah, I stopped caring about what other people think and all this other, well, obviously, I'm not ranting about shit that happens in life, right? Like what other people think and do, but you know what I mean. You have to build up. I can't even talk anymore. It's getting ridiculous. The ADD's getting to me, man. I'm fucking ADD attack. But yeah, you have to tackle your problems head fucking on. I find when you do, it shrinks your problems down to this big. Like normally you'd have something. For example, I was sick, and the symptoms fit. What's it called? Lymphoma, which is cancer. And instead of, Vic was all worried and everything, of course, she worries about everything, but instead of getting worried, I was very calm, and it didn't bother me at all. If I got cancer, I'll fucking deal with it, you know what I mean? There's no reason to blame other people, to say, oh, why me, oh God, why me? People get cancer, everybody does, once in a while, once in a while. But a lot of people do have it. It's very common. It's just, I don't know if it's a side effect of all the fucking preservatives you put in the food or whatever, but a lot of people have fucking cancer, and it's just gonna keep getting, it's the leading cause of, I don't know, like fucking death now, besides being fat and smoking. Anyway, yeah, I was totally prepared to deal with it. I would take it step by step. Getting mad is not gonna fix anything. Just dealing with everything the way I normally deal with it was the only answer. And it turned out it wasn't lymphoma, of course. But your problems fucking snowball when you ignore them or when you run from them. They will seem terrifying. But if you actually tackle them head on, even something like that. Oops, I didn't know those keys actually work. Yeah, even something like that can seem a lot less hard to deal with. Yeah, that's what people should do. Is you gotta do the research at home. You know, you've got to think about the way you deal with things, and you got to think about your past experiences. What made you who you are? You know, be a little analytical. I mean, I overanalyze fucking everything. Cause that's just the way I am. To the point of everything becomes stale. But that's what happens when you have the OCD. But, you know, everyone should get to a point where you're at least competent, you at least know your strengths and weaknesses, and you know what you want in friends, and girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, you know, you gotta sort all that shit out, what you want for yourself as a career, and that takes a long fucking time to figure out. I'm just lucky that I got interested in welding, and went for it. But not everyone's that lucky. Some people go until they're fucking 60 before they figure out what they want to do in life. But it's best to try out a lot of different things. Like, don't get stuck in one dead-end job for 10 years and just... I mean, everyone does it. I did it at call centers forever, for like 6 years. Not at the same one, but I mean, a bunch of different ones. But I mean, everyone does it. You get stuck at a dead-end job. You think, I'm never going to do any better, and you're making okay money. You know, and you're just barely making ends meet. So it's a good idea to try out different things. If you had... I mean, here's the thing. People got pissed off at me because in my mid-20s I was trying out a bunch of different things. And I wasn't consciously thinking I'm going to try 10 things to see which I like best. But I mean, I went out and did seismic. I mean, I took a scuba diving course because I wanted to be an urchin diver. And that didn't work out. I mean, at least I went and tried, though. You know what I mean? I went out west. I actually moved everything and did seismic. And I didn't do it that long because it was fucking ridiculously hard for the money. And it was dangerous. I mean, people get killed doing that job. There's fucking guys doing cocaine left, right, and center. I mean, you're in native camps, and the natives hate white people. So it's not uncommon for someone like me to just walk in a home and get jumped and get the shit kicked out of you because you're white. I mean, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I didn't do that for very long, and I came home. And my best friend said, I actually thought I would get shit from him, but he was like, nope, just good to have you home. He didn't even want to know the reason I came home. It's just, nope. Good, you came home. That's good. But I mean, the one person I didn't think I was going to get shit from, which was his mom, and you know, she gave me shit. I was like, oh, you're the one person I thought would be like, oh, so glad to have you home. But I had been quitting a lot of things at that time, you know, like I had done a lot of bouncing around. But some people need to do that to figure out what the fuck they want to do in life. Like, I'm pretty fucking bullheaded. I gotta go out there and I've gotta try it myself. I mean, somebody can't just tell me, oh, I think you need to be my mom thinks I should be a movie editor, because I actually really enjoy editing movies. I haven't done it that much, but when I did do it, I was, you know, I'd work for 8 hours straight, wouldn't even think about taking a break just because I was so into it. Or I got friends that say you should be a computer technician, but in this area, there's a ridiculous amount of people with computer degrees, and I'd never get a job doing it, and I'm not professional. I mean, I just know a lot about it, self-taught or, you know, taught by friends. But, you know, in life, I'm going on a lot of life philosophy here, aren't I? A lot of crazy shit. Anyway, you gotta, like I said, don't be afraid to try things out. If it's something that's so fucking, you know, ridiculously crazy that it'll never work, then, you know, don't bother. But if you had an interest in something for more than a week, you know, for 2 months or for 6 months, go and give it a shot. Like, don't be afraid to take a risk. I mean, if you've been at a shitty dead-end job for long enough, they'll probably take you back if you decide to come back. Because they don't have to retrain you. But yeah, people have to fucking start thinking more. Tackle your problems fucking head on. And don't give in to your fucking every single little urge, because that's what differentiates us from animals. Is animals have no impulse control. They just do whatever they feel. And humans have the luxury of not doing that. You know, just because you feel like getting drunk doesn't mean, you know, you should every night. Or, oh, I feel like getting late, I'm going to the bar and fucking seduce some poor girl. You know? I don't know how many times I've, you know, felt like that and not done it, because it's not right, you know, for me to force myself on somebody.